we look at the life of Jesus, I mean, he was a simple carpenter, and in the world's standards, he was an average Joe who built things out of wood and sold them to the public. Now, believe it or not, some of my greatest encounters with God have been while I was cleaning windows. And we sometimes think that we need to go to church in order to encounter God. But the fact is that God wants us to encounter him while we are in the middle of being average Joes. When Jesus called his 12 disciples to follow him, he didn't go and call the high priests or the religious leaders or the holier than thou. I mean, he called dirty, stinky fishermen, the lowlifes, the most ordinary, unschooled men that existed in that day. And it was those guys that Jesus used that jumped on his mission. They used to change the course of mankind. Now, do you ever feel like discouraged about what you do for a living, or do you feel insignificant or inadequate? I mean, Jesus, he was a simple carpenter, and it was his obedience that led him to take a couple planks of wood that changed the course of the human race. And I want to tell you right now that no matter what your occupation is, no matter how uneducated you are, no matter how unqualified you feel, God is wanting to take your ordinary and use it to do his extraordinary.